They can see and hear you.
That's right, the monks.
Who's that?
That's
Goodness, right on the microphone.
that's the Machorean Goo.
This is our last. Today was last day of school.
Woo!
Ah.
You are so sweaty, buddy.
Getting ready for a crazy summer.
Are you outside? Why are you so sweaty? Oh God. Okay, we don't need to be on.
Just doing his normal stuff.
No buttons. All right.
Kingdom. Type on kingdom.
No, we're not gonna type in kingdom. Get out.
No, thank you, bud. Come on. Let's
Okay, go to bed. I love you.
Bye, Lincoln.
No buttons. No buttons.
Let's go upstairs.
No buttons. Go upstairs. Okay, go to bed. I love you.
I wanna click save. Ma'am, click.
Make sure he drinks water. He's
Say click save.
superheated for some reason.
Save.
I have to name it first. Chill out.
Being bullied by your child.
Almost always.
It's kind of what they're supposed to do.
Yeah. Oh my God. Hey. Lincoln. All right, I'm gonna have to. Oh my God, child. Hey, get upstairs. No. This is gonna be a great summer. Crack neck. Explode. I need to make Corbin on TV.
I would love for Corbin to be on TV so I'm not alone. Hi, Corbin.
Hey!
I'm always here.
Hi. There's a lot of you on the screen right now, bud.
I've been here the whole time.
I've been
I've
here
been
the whole time.
Actually trapped in Screen in Mike's basement. It's very Twilight Zone shit. Every week you guys kill me, and then I have to come back to life every Thursday.
The prestige.
Well, not really.
He kills himself. He kills himself in the prestige many times.
Well, that's more like a cloning situation.
How do you come back?
We downloaded his brain.
Oh,
Yep.
it's like I'm
Black
sure there's
Mirror.
a black. I was gonna like I'm sure there's a Black Mirror about that.
We were.
Black Mirror.
I think it's clear. I think it's fair to say everyone was done with his body. So we took the part that was useful, and we put it into a reasonably priced computer. We couldn't afford top of the line.
2060, baby.
Oh jeez.
But hey, he runs Skyrim. So
He runs Skyrim. His dog's there sometimes.
yeah, that dog is actually a virus. We can't get that out of there.
It's like in like the early 2000s where you'd like install like that little ape that would like run around your screen or whatever.
Yeah, or all them anytime, like when it would change the color of your mouse, or like change your mouse into some weird thing. Is Kamal coming?
He said he was. He said he was just eating, I think.
Okay. Bonzo buddy, as Bar says, is Bonzo buddy.
He says stay in.
I don't know.
Does that mean he's not?
Who was Bonzo
Coming?
buddy? I do not know.
Okay, I'm gonna message him. It took a little longer. I'll probably say sorry. Are you playing online?
Question mark, question mark, question mark.
I assume that then he was still playing.
Me too. I like he sent that as I was like basically getting my food out of the oven.
Well, today's not I don't know about you, Corbin, but today hasn't been an amazing day for the rest of us. I had a bad meds day.
Ah, gotcha. I'm just still tired from vacation.
Where'd you go? I don't know.
New York.
Oh yeah, what'd you do in New York?
Saw a couple Broadway shows.
What'd you see?
Walked around.
Did they
What?
know? Did they know you were seeing the shows?
Yes.
What shows did you see?
We saw Stranger Things First Shadow
Oh yeah.
and maybe Happy Ending.
Oh, okay. didn't know Stranger Things was on Broadway.
It's
it a
Yeah, they did
musical?
a like prequel play based off the villain of season 4, Vecna. It's more just like an extended backstory. Like you don't miss a whole lot if you haven't seen it, but
Mm.
it was pretty. Like the reason why we kind of want to see it is number one, I'm a huge Stranger Things fan, and two, the production design was insane.
Mm. I heard you're thinking about bringing Spider-Man back to Broadway.
That'd be a terrible idea. that show was a fucking travesty. The
It was
music's not
great.
even good.
Didn't
It
it
was
do
only-
really? Didn't it do really well though?
I think it did really.
No, it fucking bombed.
Could you push the TV towards me?
Oh, yeah.
It lost them. I think they said like $200 million.
How much did it fucking cost? Holy
'Cause
shit!
it didn't work.
No, they had to license Spider-Man number one.
Yeah,
They got Bono to write the music.
that's a lot.
Yeah, and then they did crazy stuff where like they were like flying around the entire room. My wife actually saw it on Broadway.
For like what, the
Like-
2 days it was open?
No, it was open for a while, just nobody went to go see it. Which is crazy to me. And like after going to New York, that like nobody saw it because there's just like 4 million people in Times Square at all time, and that's where all the Broadway theaters are.
Yeah.
So like the fact that nobody went to go see it is just absurd.
I think if they did it now, it might be more successful. I think it was just a little premature.
The music was awful.
Well, it's Bono.
The music is god awful, and also the logistics of not having Spider-Man die was also a little bit of an issue. We went through 3 Spider-Men.
I heard it was like really like
They
dangerous.
kept killing Spider-Man.
It was close.
Yeah, no, like one guy, like they were like flinging him around the room, and the ropes broke on his way back, and he flung like down into the orchestra,
Holy
like
shit!
scattered his whole spine.
Nobody
What the
died,
fuck?
but God, it was lucky that they didn't.
Yeah, no, this was a travesty of a musical. There are so many better musicals to bring back than Spider-Man the musical.
Well, I think they're
hell.
making a different one. I think it's just, but
Oh.
still like a Spider-Man musical.
All right.
I thought they would have learned their lesson on one.
No, they never. The point of Jurassic Park is that they never learned you never learned the lesson.
They should have by now.
They should have by now.
I seen the trailers for the new one, and they're going back to the island.
Yeah, for like cancer study,
Why?
because they need it.
How do you listen? 3 people go to that island, kids or not kids.
I don't know
dead.
why they're bringing kids into it again.
No,
Already
you don't
different.
realize the original guy. What was his name?
Hammond?
Hammond. He gave the dinosaurs cancer. There's no reason to. He was a monster.
He was really in the books. Hammond was just the worst.
Wait a second. If he gave the dinosaurs cancer, that's the best thing that he ever did. You do not need to live in a world with dinosaurs. We have proven this through 18 different Jurassic Park movies.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
some goddamn good novels. My favorite thing about the novel is Michael Crichton, rest in hell. He's like, I'm going to kill my fancy math man. And he's like, wow, everybody liked the fancy math man. He's better now. He's actually alive now.
And then just wrote a sequel that had him in it.
He,
A
literally,
sequel to the book and the movie. And
he was literally like, reports of my death were exaggerated. And they're like, we held a funeral for you.
Your body was
Yeah.
in the box.
He's like, I got better. Don't worry about it. That's the most unbelievable thing of the Jurassic Park novella.
All right. So we're gonna play Goblin Punks today because everybody's busy and life is complicated. Laura and Phil really wanted to be here, but they're hosting because there's this secondary thing that when a tragedy happens in your life and you're the responsible one, all of a sudden you have to like be the buffer for everyone else,
Mm.
which is annoying.
Fuck that.
Huh?
Let them fight.
Yeah.
Fuck that noise. Let them fight.
No, but they're hosting some family tonight, so they're gone. And oh, wait, Kamal's here.
Kamal's here?
Come on.
I've been in the chat. Y'all are just fucking talking over me.
Yeah.
You're not in the chat.
You're not in the chat. You're lying.
In the voice chat.
Oh,
That's how you get talked over. In voice.
Because we didn't know you were here.
sorry,
No,
buddy.
I literally said, hi, I'm here, guys, and then you guys just kept talking.
Did not
I
hear
did
you.
not hear you.
Hi,
you-
Kamal.
Camera, no camera. Come on.
I don't believe in cameras.
Oh, okay. Well, they believe in you. All right. So, what we're gonna play is Goblin Punk. We played this before. It's just a nonsense made up. It's a role playing game in which you're a scrappy little goblin punk. Your mom and dad want you to stay in the grotto and harvest mushrooms, but to hell with that. It's time for adventure. Okay, does everybody have a D20 available to themselves?
Is that literally Corbin's Goblin as an emote?
Yes, it is.
That's awesome. I need to get a D20.
Yeah, the bitches.
You are going to roll a D20. You're going to roll it. You're going to roll a D20 3 times. We'll start. Kamal, do you have a dice in front of you?
Yeah, give me 1 second.
Okay. Well, Kenji, you're ready then. I'll let you go. Go ahead and roll 3 times, and these are the items you get for your character for the evening. Okay?
Me?
Yes.
19.
19. You have a slingshot.
Okay. 12.
Okay, you want to try to go into it again?
12 is a horn, whistle, or drum.
Okay. And 13.
And 13 is a fancy lantern.
Ooh. A horn, comma, whistle, comma, or drum.
Yeah, you
Okay.
pick which one. Which one do you want?
I'll get a drum. Actually,
Drum?
no, I want a horn. I want a horn. I want a horn.
Horn?
Mm.
Okay.
And then a fancy lantern.
Congratulations, you're horned up.
Hell yeah.
All right, come on.
Sorry.
No, you're good. I don't know where Corbin went, so.
You got eaten.
Click clack, the math rocks.
The Mac.
What about 80? What are we rolling?
Just roll a d20 3 times, and for each number, you get an item, and I'll tell you what the item is.
17.
17 is a pet toad, mouse, or sparrow. Which would you like?
Toad.
Pet toad. Okay.
13.
13 is a fancy lantern.
Hell yeah.
5.
A big stylish hat.
Got it.
We got 2 big fancy lanterns between us.
And a big hat.
And a big hat.
You are the rest of this game is just played with d6s. You roll a d6. If you roll a 6, whatever you say you want to do, you do. If you roll a 4 or 5, you do the thing, but something weird is going to happen. You're either embarrassed, you attract unwanted attention, or you lose or break one of your pieces of equipment.
I'm always embarrassed. I don't need to fail at something to be embarrassed.
1 through 3, you don't do the thing, but you also still need to I decide something that happens to you. If at any point you get hit 5 points of either shame or trouble, those are the 2 possible negative effects. You've shame. You've been shown up too much and you need to run home. In trouble, you basically get picked up by the local Gabo Stapo.
Or we fail out of school.
Or you fail out of school. Tonight, when we last saw these characters, they were breaking out of detention. This is the end of the school year. You must pass your final exam for the year, or they won't let you move on. And by that I mean they won't let you live. You get
If you fail high school, you die.
There's a lot of goblins, man.
Oh God.
You gotta build in some like population control. It's bad. There's only so many resources. We've seen this show before, right? Like, you don't
I know,
pass school, you die.
It's fascinating that goblins are like the smart ones are the ones who've lived knowing goblins. Yeah.
Now, it should be noted that your final is pretty straightforward. It's you are taken to the local dungeon, and you were told that there are human and elf and dwarf and all them big people that are cool and whatnot. There's a party that are trying to get the treasure.
Oh, like I was like, oh.
No, not a party. There's a party.
Yeah.
That is trying to get the treasure.
Okay.
Now you need to stop them.
Okay.
You need to scare them off, or any other thing that might be effective,
Got it.
so that they don't get the treasure. Luckily, you have because you're cheating and it's your dungeon, you have a complete working map. Okay?
Is there any like off limits? Like, is there any parameters to the test? Just instead of just scaring them off.
There are no.
Okay, so like we can kill, we can maim, we can do whatever we want.
They don't say kill because you're underage. They can't allow you to do due to certain standards and
But
practices.
will we get in trouble?
Absolutely not.
Thank you.
Is the treasure still there? Yes. Are the adventurers still there? No.
Great.
Here's your map.
Wow! This is like a little maze. Is that the fucking egg from Link's Awakening? Top left corner?
Yeah, that might be the inspiration. I don't remember. I had an inspiration on this. So they start in the top right,
Uh-huh.
obviously, and they slowly try to get their way to the bottom left. Now, of course, they're going to try to work against you the whole way.
Uh-huh.
Specialties. You for the most part, you have to use the exact route of the dungeon as they are, but each of you get 3 special keys. So at any given time, you can use your special key to pass through one of the walls to basically cheat and go to the next area.
We can only use it once. So like I can use special key 1, special
Yep.
key 2.
Yeah. Once it's used, it's destroyed. After that, yeah. No, obviously you don't need any explanation on to what this map means. It's very straightforward and completely understood by everyone involved. So let's start.
So we're chasing them through the maze?
No, you basically sneak in 10 minutes early.
Oh, okay.
So you're here, you know they're coming in 10 minutes. There's going to be 10 of them. 5 fighters, 2 rogues, 2 wizards, and the worst one of all, 1 cleric.
That's a lot of people. 5 fighters, 2 rogues, 1 cleric.
2 wizards and 1 cleric.
Jesus.
All right. You have 10 minutes to plan. But more important, you have 10 minutes to not trigger this first trap. How do we get by the arrow trap that we know is clearly here? Because that's an arrow, see? You can see the arrows.
Get low. Get to the ground.
And then,
Army crawl.
then you don't care if it gets triggered?
Yeah, is there a trigger plate?
I don't know. Look at the map.
I'm looking at the map.
I look into the hallway to see if there's a trigger plate.
Okay, go ahead and roll a d6. Oh, we need to get you items too, Corbin. While you were gone, we can do items.
What do I get for items?
Go ahead and roll a d20 3 times, and I'll tell you.
6.
6 is a cool jacket.
5.
Fancy hat.
Yeah, big stylish hat. You're with Kamal in the big
All right,
hat
so I've
club.
got a hat and a jacket.
Yeah.
17.
Pet toad, mouse, or sparrow.
I will take a toad.
Hey, man, you and Kamal are just best bros on this.
I'm the only one with a weapon.
All right. I look around the corner and try to see if I see a pressure plate. I roll a 5.
Okay. Yes, you do see a pressure plate, and you can clearly tell where to go and where not to go. However, while you're looking around, you do have to take your glasses out, which isn't cool. So you're going to take 1 point of shame.
Embarrassing.
All right.
You're
Fucking nerd.
yeah, that's fucking nerd.
So I'm petting my toad.
All right. I walk through
You
the
can't do that in
hallway.
public, man.
Pressure plate.
Watch me.
You make it past the arrow trap. Do you keep going further in, or are you going to wait for them here?
No, keep going. Does that say rats? What does it say?
Well, it says RATZ.
Rats.
Yeah. All
All
right.
right.
Where would you like to set up your first ambush?
Just that corner below the arrow trap.
Corner below the arrow trap.
Like directly
first turn.
left of the rats.
What was that, Kamal?
So I get around the corner.
What was that, Kamal?
I think you were saying like to like if we went around like directly left around the corner.
Oh, okay, yeah. All right.
Is that right, Corbin? From around the
Yep, go for it.
All right. You can hear the adventuring party approach. Metal boots on the cobbled floor. I'm going to go ahead and let either Kamal or Kenzie jump in here. What do you want to...
I want to play my horn to make it sound all like haunted in here, and maybe have Kamal Goblin like wave his lantern around. Looks like it's crazy haunted and scary.
Are you going to be scary, Kamal?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
That's good. Get like a little piece of metal.
There appears to be a thunderstorm inside this cave.
I wouldn't want to go in there.
Go ahead and both of you roll a d6.
Wait,
Can I use my curse and roll again?
Your curse?
Yeah, my
Okay.
curse of Ben.
No. What was that, Kamal?
give me 1 sec. I didn't have one out.
Oh, you're good.
5.
5, 1.
Huh?
I play taps.
Oh shit.
Well, they haven't told you how long you've had this horn. You just kind of stole it earlier today. So what they haven't told you yet is you don't blow into the wide end. So you're gonna take 1 point of shame here.
Damn it.
And because dummy, don't blow into the wide end. You blow into the
I
other
don't
end.
fucking know.
Kamal, however, does succeed. He makes great ghost noises instead. What's our spooky noises?
Back in my day, I walked to and from school uphill both ways.
He's a boomer.
At the
Ivermectin will knock that right out.
Unfortunately, that is all the fighters are fine with the ivermectin thing. However, one of the wizards does leave because he's like, oh fuck these the right wing
I'm out.
motherfuckers.
Wow.
Congratulations, you've gotten rid of
too much for this.
You've gotten rid of a wizard. Congratulations.
The wizard's like, I can't deal with this nonsense anymore.
Okay. They send the rogues forward expecting a trap. They check the floor. They appear to have found the pressure plate.
Can I send my toad to jump on the trap?
You
Pressure
absolutely
plate?
can.
Great.
Please go
All
ahead.
right. I'm just gonna pat him on the butt and be like, "You got this, Michael Jordan Jr."
Ooh.
Oh, Junior.
And I just let him go. And
Legitimate?
I roll D6.
Yeah. I'm gonna assume this is a bastard child.
God damn it, Michael Jordan Jr. Don't fail me. Oh fuck! It fell behind something. Let me stand up and look.
That toad's gonna die.
6.
6. Michael Jordan Jr. has always been a bit of a murder hobo. So the opportunity to potentially kill more than one person in a given go, absolutely. So you're going to kill one of the fighters, and I would like you to pick one other thing that gets shot.
Thing or person?
Person. Kamal.
One other thing or
Whatever.
take a shot.
What's another person that you want killed?
You said there's a cleric, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't like men of God. Michael Jordan Jr. is an atheist. He said, "Fuck that."
He's a militant atheist too. It's even worse.
At one
It's horrible. I'm trying to talk him down.
Come on, man. You got to get off of Reddit.
They're just let them have their religion, man. It's fine. The trap is totally gone, and at any point the rest of them will round the corner. You must scurry away. Where would you like to go now?
I want to go past the rats.
You want to go all the way to the rats?
Yeah.
Okay. Any arguments from the other two?
Nope, go for it.
Okay. Make it all the way to the rats. Now, I'll ask you this. How do you expect them to follow you?
My friends?
No, the people you're trying to deal with.
Ooh. I don't know. Maybe I'll take, do I have my... No, I can't use my backpack. I have shit in there.
You have poop in there?
No, I have all my stuff in there. Obviously I don't know how to play my horn. I'm just going to put my horn right in the middle of that other entrance. Like, just kind of lay it down, and they'll be like, oh, we're not supposed to go that way. It's blocked. Oh, it's blocked.
Okay.
There's a cone there. It's like a little construction cone.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll. 3. Not only does that not work, they steal the horn on the way by.
Damn it!
You now know they're going in the opposite direction of the rats.
I'm gonna die of shame, aren't I?
Mm.
Do I get a point of that?
No, you're going to get a point of unwanted attention.
Is that trouble?
So trouble. You're going to take a trouble. That was, you clearly failed that one. You just hear the nearby professor who's always in the walls.
I just flip off the professor.
Over here by the rats. Where are the rats? Are they locked away?
So walking into the rats room, I should get the rats out to show you real quick. That's important. It's important for you to see the rats.
Hell yeah.
So in the past year, due to a union, they were demanded that they were armed for the first time. Now, they didn't think about none of them have any thumbs or anything like that, but they do just have lanyards with knives around their necks.
It's a lanyard?
Yeah.
Fucking unions. Typical. Typical unions.
The union seems to be happy. However, the accidental rat stabbing mortality rate has gone up significantly.
Stepping stone to progress.
They gotta get sheaths.
And and to answer your question, Kamal, it's very similar to the village that you crafted in the doll hut. There's housing, vertical housing all the way to the ceiling.
Everybody dig in the center of the pillows.
It's a heart.
I'm gonna fucking commune with the rats.
Okay.
Come one.
How are you going to commune with them?
I'm gonna put on my hat, become the rat boss.
Oh.
Oh, we should play the bear game.
I like the bear game, but it
Honey
takes a lot.
heist. It does.
Go ahead and roll to impress rats.
The boss rat. Come on, snake eyes.
No.
Another 6. Suck my ass. Yes.
Well, nobody has quite figured out. Well, nobody in Goblin Society has quite figured out how the rat hierarchy works, but they do know pimps are at the top.
For some reason.
It ain't easy, man.
And as everyone knows,
The pinnacle.
pimps are rated on how big their hat is. So Goblin Kamal had the biggest hat, therefore biggest pimp. Now the rats are obliged, quite frankly, required to follow him to the ends of the earth.
That's a union, baby. Follow one guy.
I'm gonna mount up and point out that they're infiltrators in our home, and they don't have the biggest pimp hat, so therefore they must die.
Corbin and Kenzie, I'd like you both to mount up as well. Go ahead and roll to mount rats.
We're mounting the rats?
Oh, you can move faster that way.
How big are they?
Well,
Knife rats.
Well.
5.
they're fantasy rats, so they're like fucking massive for some reason.
I mean,
One?
like,
Did you roll another one?
butcher's knife.
I'm switching dice every time. I gotta tell you this.
Okay, so
I'm cursed. I'm not a good dice roller.
you go ahead and take another point of shame.
How many
as
points am I allowed?
5.
Okay, great.
As you are drugged behind the rats, taking multiple stab wounds from their loose knives.
They're rusty too.
Yeah. Well, they don't have a blacksmith. They're rats. Corbin, how'd you roll?
Lots of sewage.
5? You're doing an excellent job. However, at one point you yell something completely inappropriate, and that was
He yelled a slur at a rat.
what'd you yell? That was completely inappropriate.
Called him a mouse.
No idea.
It's called improv, buddy. I believe in you. You can get in there.
Say something inappropriate, white man.
Yeah.
Do it. Do it.
Seems like a skill I should have.
Do it, coward.
Take me away, mice.
Oh yeah, so that
Fuck.
was yeah. You misrodent them,
Mm.
and that gets you hear the resounding tut from the walls.
So
Take 1 point of trouble, please.
anything but a pure 6 gives you a point.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I'm
Well,
lucky as shit.
yeah. Kamal's fine. I don't know why the rest of you can't.
I'm about to
figure it out.
fuck up the next couple. I'm probably gonna get ones like all the rest of the night, to be honest.
What do the special keys do again? They just unlock a door?
They let you pass through a wall.
Pass through a wall.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
We
okay.
take a rat through the wall.
Okay. Unless you pass through a wall, it will take you some time to catch up to the adventuring party.
Can I see the map again? I'm sorry, I can't look at this rat anymore.
But he's my
Is it
favorite.
just one person that goes through the wall, or is it all of us potentially?
It is just one of you. It is whoever uses the key.
We could just game the system and be like, everybody pile up.
I don't think I'm physically able to do anything.
Sorry, everybody. Corbin took a fat rip real quick, and he's having a tough time.
Me too, brother.
Okay. By the time you're able to catch up and know where they are, they've circumvented the next arrow trap
Circumcision.
and the pit trap, and are getting close to the floating stones. Those purple things
Not
down
the
on the
floating
right.
stones.
Well, yeah, it's basically like it's a reflex trap, right? You got to jump from one thing to the other, or you fall in a big ass pit.
Sure.
So, for the floating stones, would we be able to get there before them if we use one of our keys?
I will let you get there before them if everybody uses one key.
I'll do it.
I would say I want to use my key at least because I want to get up in that bitch and use my lantern and flash it in their eyeballs as they try to jump across stuff. Fuck them guys.
My plan is to shoot the slingshot stuff at him.
Corbin, are you using a key to travel with them?
Might as well.
Okay.
How many rats with knives do we have? And could I theoretically use one as a slingshot?
Well, it should be noted that you and Corbin have 0, but Kamal, however, has half a dozen.
We're armed to the teeth, guys.
Well, Corbin's
I have
hat
a
is
rat
nice. It's not as big. It has been proven by previously rolled 6.
It's a Bilby.
They know I'm the inferior pimp.
Still a pimp.
A co-pimp, if you will.
We co-pimping out here.
That's nice.
What my pimp LLC started to lose money, so I brought in a co-pimp. He helped fund. So I had to put his name on all the hoes too, and then.
Anyways.
It's just a
It's
tattoo.
a lot of work, but we keep the stable running.
Anyways.
All right. Yes, you're all at the floating stones before they get there. Kamal, your plan was to flash a light in their eyes.
Yeah, hit him in the eyeballs.
You can get in on this too if you'd like.
Sure.
Increase your odds because you have a lantern as well.
I do have a lantern as
Because
well.
between the 3 of you, I think you rolled 5 numbers.
Pretty much. I do have a lantern as well.
Okay, both of you rolled a blind.
3.
These
You
are
roll-
all different dice.
Did you roll another one?
I did.
Excellent.
These are all different dice.
It's not only the room of floating stones, but you forgot this, and you should have known it from your homework. You're going to take a point of trouble, both of you. No, you're not going to take a point of trouble. You should have known this from no point of trouble. You're going to take this from your homework. It's also the point of grease falling from the ceiling. It hits your hands, and your lanterns fly out. You've lost them.
I only have a slingshot left. Do I not take a point of anything?
No, you don't take a
Thank
point
God.
of anything.
I salute my lantern as it goes flying down.
There goes my lantern. Watch it as it goes. What's your plan now? David, the venturing party has approached the far side.
And a last ditch.
So they've made it across?
They haven't made it across yet.
Come on, can I have a rat?
No, because I don't have any.
You do. You have 6.
Oh, those rats?
Yeah.
I was talking about. I was thinking this is a toad, not a rat.
I grab a
They
rat.
look similar. They jump sometimes.
I grab a rat and I slingshot it at one of the. That's not a slingshot. That's an arrow. I slingshot it at one of the party members.
You a full-size fantasy rat?
How big is it? You told me I don't know.
Bigger than a bread
I
box.
think the rats.
Fine. I take the knife off the rat and I slingshot it.
Yeah.
You're an ill union, one knife. Okay,
Fuck
go ahead.
unions,
Go
man.
ahead and do your slingshot.
Anti-union.
I deeply want this to get roll a 1 as well.
This is a different die. 3.
3.
Could be worse.
It's still 1 through 3 is a failure.
It hit somebody else. Just didn't hit who I was targeting.
You lose your slingshot.
Yeah, that not only do you lose the knife,
Great.
the slingshot snaps. Now you have a stick with a rubber band attached to it. The rubber band slaps you in the head a little bit.
I hate one shots. I'm so bad. Oh god.
They are rats of unusual size, Luke. You don't need to yell it.
Do I take a point of shame? Please let me take a point of shame. I'm so ashamed right now.
Yeah, you should take a point of shame.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's a good idea. They're crossing the stones. Kamal,
Pick the rats.
you're the only one who hasn't done. Well, no, that's not Corbin. Corbin needs to do something.
Corbage.
Yeah.
How are you stopping them? They're midway across the floating stones.
I throw my hat at them.
You just is it like an odd job hat?
Nope.
Nope.
It's just a hat.
Should have blind one of them. That's the thing.
I don't have anything to blind them with.
His hat.
Mhm.
Go ahead. Roll to hit with a hat.
All right. 4.
Well, 4 is a success. You you hurl the hat. The rogue obviously ducks out of the way, but one of the fighters doesn't. The screams that bellow from inside that hat are unknown. Blood shoots from underneath. Some curse words you've yet to hear, which is that's awesome. That'll help with curse words 304 next year. But it falls off the floating stone into the nether. You are extremely confused, Corbin, as to where the blood came from, why it dealt damage in any way, because it was a hat. Knowing you, it was probably a Yankees baseball cap.
Sure.
You were specifically told not to bring lethal weapons. You will take 1 point of trouble.
Son of a bitch! I don't know the damn hat.
Don't worry, the hat is hurled back up at you.
Wait, do I have the hat?
Yeah, it came back. It flew. You're unsure what happened. Also, the hat burps before you put it back on.
I put it back on? Excuse me, you see a hat do all that and you put the hat back on?
Yeah, man, fuck it. That's why your hair's like
No. No, I fucking put the hat on the ground.
Okay, you lose your hat.
that. I take the hat. Fuck you, I take the hat.
Well, I'll take the hat, but I ain't putting that on my head. I'm like holding it.
Oops.
Fuck that shit.
My baseball cap's a Cthulhian horror.
Just like in Percy Jackson.
Is it?
No, it just makes her go visible.
That's very different.
But I think it's a Yankees hat.
Well, yeah. Okay. Congratulations. You've taken care of one more. Now, they're all making their way across, and you need to scurry away.
So
Alright.
they're going down towards the skull with the knife.
They're heading towards the skull with the knife. By the way, that's not just any skull with a knife. He's kind of a local legend. Not a great fighter, but technically unkillable in any way, shape, or form, except if there's a cleric, but you've already handled that situation. He's everyone's favorite. You're in mine. Meet Skeleton.
What is he? Is those his shoesies?
Yeah, he's got Jordan 5s on.
He's so cute.
Can't you tell from my drawing?
He's kind of thick with it.
does have childbearing
He's
hips.
kind of thick with it. He's really cute. I want that on a t-shirt.
Skeleton. You run past Skeleton.
Hold him off, buddy.
I won't.
Do your best.
I'll try.
Give him a little pat.
Falls over. You giving him 1 damage.
Stop.
Now where do you go?
Can you take Mr. Skeleton off the list?
No, he's my favorite.
I need to see.
Heading in that direction, they're getting pretty close to the treasure. You're going to have to send them off the... try to get some of them in the whirlpool toilet room. It's a massive toilet that flushes, and that's it.
Is there like a lip around it that you can walk around it, or is it just toilet?
Just toilet.
Just toilet.
Mm-hmm. Just toilet.
We could just push him in.
Oh, you can't beat them in a fight. You don't have any weapons,
No,
and they
just push
wildly
them.
overpower you.
Just push him.
I would beg to differ.
That's true.
I got a point of trouble for having a weapon.
What's the route people usually use to get through this room?
The old trick is to let it flush, and while the water's refilling, then you make your way across. However, it is slippery.
How do you flush it?
It just flushes on its own. It's got sensors to see if turds fall in.
Oh, okay. Okay. I have no idea.
Luckily, you have 3 turds here.
I don't want to get flushed.
Oh! What will the 3 of you do to cross the toilet room?
I take out my Zoomy Broomy.
You don't have that.
Fuck!
You do not have that here. That is a
I'm
different
gonna take
person. Okay.
I'm gonna take out my toad
Uh-huh.
and squeeze it and make him zip line his tongue out and smack against the other side. And I'm just gonna fucking Tarzan across that motherfucker.
Oh, somebody's been playing South of Midnight. Go ahead.
I was gonna think like a
I have not, but I played a lot of Pitfall when I was a kid.
the hook shot.
There's a hook shot.
All right, R.I.P. Toad. I'm sorry, you're probably gonna die because I whirled too good at the beginning. 4.
4. You absolutely succeed in this endeavor. However, you almost fall in. The toad again saves you. And everyone's aware it's the toad.
The toad is the main, like he's literally just like fucking ratatouille.
He's the protagonist. And you're just here in the story.
Protag.
Yeah.
I can't even.
Protagonist.
Protagonist.
So you take 1 point of shame, sir.
I already have 300 of those.
In this game.
Yep.
It's a fantasy setting.
Whatever you say.
Kamal's made it across. Corbin.
I'm gonna take my cool jacket
Mm-hmm.
and
What's a cool jacket look like? Just so everyone can visualize it.
it's
Paintball
kind
bomber
of red.
What was that? Kamal?
Sorry.
Oh,
I was just thinking of the 8-ball, like the stereotypical 8-ball bomber jacket from back that you could get from fucking back in the day. And then like 90s.
Those are sweet. Go ahead, Corbin.
It's kind of red.
Uh-huh. Kind of red.
Yeah, it's got like a letter on the back.
What letter?
An S.
A what?
An S.
It's kind of red that has an S on the back. Okay.
Yeah.
What?
Kind of like a diamond around the S.
S for school.
Yeah. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tie the jacket around my neck and have it going off like a cape, and I'm just gonna fly across.
Okay. Go ahead.
Six.
Hell yeah.
So
That's a cool jacket.
the true achievement here is that somehow they still don't know that you're Superman. At the end of that should have been the dead giveaway that Goblin Corbin was Superman. But nope, they still think you're a mild-mannered member of the local newspaper at the high school.
Good.
That's how I want it.
Kente?
I am going to use my little key and go to the other side.
Okay.
I can't-
That's a good call. You
I
just
can't
key yourself
survive
across.
this.
There you go.
I have no idea.
You could break someone else's items.
No, they're all on the other side.
All right, you've made it across the room. You can hear the adventuring party move forward. The only thing that Tim did to slow them down was he got stepped on once.
Aw. Embarrassing.
It's cool.
Do we see them?
Yes, they're across the other side.
Okay.
Every time they look at you, they just see regular goblins doing dancing like this.
They're those fucking goblins again.
Are they're waiting to pass them?
Yep, they're trying to figure out the puzzle. They're trying to figure it out. You see the wizard roll up. He's about to cast ice magic onto the toilet water.
I throw my hat at the wizard.
Oh gosh.
What was that, Kamal?
No, he could do that. I was gonna take my hat off and just like fan them, like you know, like when you're tasked with fanning your like older relative at like the fucking cookout. Go fan me, ma. You're just over there. You just do that really fast to try to blow them away,
Kamal?
knock them off balance.
Kamal?
You mean Corbin?
No, that was I'm talking to Kamal. Congratulations. That was the blackest thing you've said today.
Don't tell me what to do.
You
don't know
keep
what
your
else I
black
said in my
card.
life.
Well, since you've been here, I can't claim. Corbin, throw your hat again. It worked the first time. Why not?
5.
The hat's hunger knows no bounds.
Jesus.
You start to now wonder how it could possibly, how you could possibly ever let this hat leave this dungeon with any good graces. You believe that before this day is through, your true quest is to kill this hat. As it attaches itself to the wizard, stopping the spell. One of the rogues, knowing they need the wizard and feeling very selfless, pulls the hat away. Unfortunately, the hat latches onto the rogue's arm. It looks like a Mary Poppins type spell as his entire arm vanishes into the hat. His body falls into the toilet.
So we've lost 2?
The hat returns to you. In your mind, you hear, "Yes, master. Do as I say, servant. Feed me."
Yes, Mr. Hat.
So we lost both the wizard and the rogue, or just the rogue?
No, just the rogue.
Okay.
Oh, however, it did stop the spell.
I flipped the wizard the bird and I walked away.
Come on, anything?
I'm just gonna throw my hat.
You're like, "Wait, maybe?
Like, I'm just like looking around. I'm gonna like pull my hat off and like look and be like, "Fuck it," and chuck it.
Maybe I too have an ancient one hiding out as a hat.
You don't know you don't until you try. Let's get
6.
that 6. So what you're now learning, what you learn from this situation is that you guys need to go to the Goblin haberdashery and find out what's going on in that motherfucker, because there's something horrible.
There's a portal to the nether realm.
You thought it was weird when the building wasn't there one day and then the next day it was, but you're like, man, they put that up quick. Whatever. They got cool hats. They called him the Mad Hatter of the Ancient One, and nobody thought.
It's like the Monster Brothers in the fucking Breath of the Wild just pop up in the middle of the night randomly.
Nobody.
There's ominous blue lights outside
Hilton
of that place.
and-
I went in.
Yeah.
Chilton.
Yeah.
Those motherfuckers.
They're creepy. I love them.
Your hat floats back. It also whispers to you, but you don't understand the language, even though you know what it means.
Look at it and say, "Merci." Just fucking put it back on my head and squelch a little bit of blood. I'm like, yes.
A finger falls out. That's what another of
I'm
the
tucking it in my
fighters
pocket.
The fighters take out their bows and start shooting at you. You're forced to run away.
Fair enough. So that's
Goblin scuffle.
how many do we have left?
4.
Okay.
2 fighters, a rogue, and a wizard.
Okay.
You, where would you like to go from here? They are not far from the treasure once they cross this.
We gotta stop them from going down that main treasure route. We gotta delay them. What can we do to cause them to not go that way?
There's a pit after. No wait. Was it on mine?
You are. I'm going to get rid of this version of it, and I'm just going to put it up on a.
Gobble
I
high.
keep trying to indicate. Window capture. No. I need display capture. There you go. Oh,
Oh,
that's literally.
lunch lady!
Yeah,
She's cute.
she was there last time.
I don't remember her.
Well, yeah, we did it like a long time ago.
It was a long time ago.
All right, so they're gonna be here, okay? If they just follow this path, they'll end up at the treasure. However, so you want to make them go back where you found the rats,
Right.
that direction.
I want to do a really, really stinky burp down the treasure hallway.
I like the idea.
Thank you.
Let's get that beautiful burp footage.
Okay. I don't know. 5.
5.
5 on my big, beautiful, stinky burp.
Shout out to that local taquito vendor that seems to follow you around.
Thank you. Thank you, Juan. I love you.
He's literally putting his kids through college, just following your ass around.
I've trained for this day.
It's so bad. You head north towards the rats.
Mhm.
It's so bad when they get near it, you hear them muttering about poison gas. This again, it's a lethal weapon, so you're going to take 1 point of trouble.
No, come on. You said we could kill them.
Yeah, but you can't have lethal weapons.
What the heck, man?
You've been boofing Tex-Mex for 3 days.
That's not my fault.
It is your fault.
No,
You
he
did
follows
that.
me. It makes me feel bad. He holds up his kids with their big fucking eyes and they say, please.
Also, it's 3 for 5, so like, what are you
2
gonna
for
do?
5.
It's irresponsible of me not to.
It's a deal.
All right, now that you know they're coming up towards the rats and that thing in the top left, what is your plan, Kamal?
The thing on the top left, that's a Chow egg from Sonic Adventure 2.
It is a Chow egg from Sonic Adventure.
That's its evolution hatching form. I know it.
Well, you would know from your previous studies that is the Wyvern Room.
Ooh, that's where they cook wyverns.
Well, no, it's where Wayne lives.
Oh,
Wayne the
Wayne
Wyvern.
the wyvern. Look at that guy. He got a little ass neck
Not just
and
for
a wobbly
the
ass
door.
body.
He's got a big beefy.
That's gotta be copyrighted. He's got 2 mouths?
No, I
Oh,
made his
wow.
face a little bit like the worm guy from what is that? Smiling Friends.
I don't know. It looks like he's got 2 fucking mouths.
Okay, well,
Um,
it's a birth defect, so leave him alone.
A lot about him is a birth defect.
Okay, Jesus.
I'm gonna leave my toad in hopes that they pick him up and the little mucus on his skin makes him hallucinate balls and wander the wrong way. Well, the way that we want him.
Okay, I like this. Go ahead and roll to have your toad again be the actual hero of the story.
Watch, this is the one. This is the natural one where the toad just gets crushed.
I think the toad lives. I think you get punished.
That's a 4.
A 4. Well, of course it is a psychedelic toad. Like, we knew this. You guys are seeing Cthulhian hats. The
What are they
We
then?
just have razor blades inside of them.
yeah, you guys haven't left for the exam yet. You're just in a room.
There you go. It's all the mercury from the haberdashery.
There's a lot of mercury in them hats.
I have no excuse. It's the taquitos.
You, yes, that you know they're high, that they are going to follow you to the north. The toad speaks to them. However,
Hell yeah.
it's becoming blatantly aware from the examiners that you, in fact, sir, are not doing the heavy lifting here. You're going to take 1 point of trouble.
Ouch.
Damn it.
So is the wyvern in an egg or is he just wrapped around?
No, I just drew that because I didn't have a plan, and then I drew that.
Okay, so he is like not he's hatched.
Yeah.
Okay, I was like, I gotta figure out how to hatch this egg.
There's also a bunch of eggs in there, and occasionally you guys go in there because do you have any idea how much scrambled eggs one wyvern egg makes? Like a fuckload.
Oh, we could go poison the wyvern eggs. And they make omelets because they watch Dungeon Meshi and they get poisoned. Do we have like poison mushrooms?
He just dosed him with a toad.
I know, but like dye poison.
Well, let's go ahead and see. Who would like to look for poison mushrooms?
Don't make me do it.
If you'd like to look for them, you can roll.
Don't make me do it.
Well, you brought it up,
Gah.
motherfucker.
3.
You see mushrooms nearby, but you're not sure if they're poisoned.
They're probably poison.
You have to check. There's only one real way to know.
Show them up. Let them out.
I nibble. I nibble on
Uh-huh.
the poison mushroom.
They are completely harmless. However, you want to look cool, so you pretend you're high and shit your pants a little bit. Take 1 point of shame.
That's what I do to look cool? You want to look cool, so you shit your pants.
You're
That'll
not.
be the first time I did that.
You're not. Come on, Kenzie. I don't think I need to say that you're not aware of what cool is.
Is it when you get 5 shame points, or is it when you get 6 shame points?
6.
Okay, good.
Because you're at 5?
I'm at 4.
Oh, okay. You better stop being shameful.
And that's my life, dude. I'm an embarrassing person.
And you were mad at me. Corbin.
Yep.
Corbin, there's only shiitake mushrooms around. There's no way to dose them with mushrooms. You know this from the poop.
They
in
don't
your
believe
friend's
me?
pants. No, because they're clearly shiitake mushrooms.
I shit my pants for nothing.
No, you just needed to shit your pants.
Do these look like the sort of things that adventurers would pick up and eat?
Potentially, yes.
All right. So I'm gonna take out my toad.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna rub its back on the mushrooms.
We're learning now that your guys' Goblin Village is somewhere in South America. Go ahead.
Yeah, I just take my toad out and just rub its back on all the mushrooms. 'Cause they're gonna think that they're shiitake mushrooms. They're gonna fuck them up.
What'd you say, Kamal?
Oh, I was just saying he gets a poison dart frog.
There we go, because we need to poison them. We don't just need to get them high.
That's true. Corbin, go ahead and roll to see if you know anything about toads.
I do like if it is a poison dart frog, that he's fine.
Luke says you're only cool if you poop your
5.
pants. 5. Hey! Sure as shit. Which is bringing up another point. Why are you guys totally immune to poison toads, apparently?
Goblins.
You don't want to
You've been
know.
tripping on this shit all day.
Immune response.
Yeah, just
I'm
exposure.
addicted.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a fairly poisonous little toad you got there.
He looks like this.
Again, no lethal weapons. You get 1 point of trouble.
How is the toad a lethal weapon?
It's been
He's a poison dart frog.
between you and Kamal. It has been proven that these.
Wait, no, hold on. Point of order. It's not poisonous to him.
Oh,
So how could he know?
okay.
How could he know it's poisonous to them?
Well, okay then. Okay, no point of trouble. No point of trouble. However, the frog is spent, and you cannot use it for the rest of the day.
Oh, okay. Now throw the frog away.
You knew what this was.
Fuck you.
I hired you for $5.
I put the...
Pimping
No,
and not pimping ain't easy.
I keep the frog. I keep the frog.
Kiss it gently.
Don't be. Listen,
With tongue.
you can't be
Roll.
emotional to your hodes. Nothing.
Sorry, I was trying to tongue the frog.
Oh,
Don't look at me.
I see what you did there, sir.
There's too
You
much.
did a little pun, didn't you?
Too many frog puns. Frogs and toads are two different things.
Huh?
Frogs and toads are two different things.
No. So you lizard, you Tom Cruise. The
Listen, I read Frog and Toad are friends. They're two different things.
were they in fact friends?
They're lovers. The guy who wrote it was a homosexual. That's true.
Was?
I think he's
Did you
dead.
go to conversion therapy or?
No, I think he's dead.
Okay.
He's in gay little heaven.
Gay little. You hear them getting close to the wyvern pit. One of them is tripping balls so hard. It's the wizard, and I'm fucking tripping balls. And accidentally casts power word squelch on one of the fighters.
Sexy.
Power word squelch. I can't describe it here because we'll be pulled off of Twitch. However,
His butt pucker's so tight.
yeah.
Come really
and
hard
he
or
sucks
what?
inside.
Well, you see insides, outsides, and then you see cum, and then you see puckers. And it's it's your butt pucker so hard you actually implode. Yep. Yep.
So it
Been there
literally
before.
keeps condensing in on itself
Yep.
continually forever until it creates a black hole of density. And
It unmakes itself. It's gone. It's gone. That poor fighter. Luckily, that was that wizard's only 9th level spell.
Man, I can't believe they're keeping him in the party.
I'll be right back.
He gets his point of shame.
You guys know that they're going to be close to Wayne soon. However, Wayne is fucking asleep.
Is he your friend? Do we know Wayne? Do we have like a working relationship with Wayne?
You know Wayne as much as okay. You're like sophomores in high school, right?
I thought this was I thought we were graduating.
Season, the end of the season.
Oh God. We have a chance to die every fucking year?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Your parents have 14 children. What do you want? If they did this in Kentucky, we would have better education rates.
Okay. Okay. Do we know Wayne?
You know of Wayne. Wayne doesn't know you.
Okay.
Kamal,
Yeah.
what do you think? Wayne's
You
sleeping.
know what I think?
I do?
Yeah, I sent in the toad.
Stop using the tone, man.
to do what, sir?
The toad and Wayne to go to college together.
Oh shit!
They are. I mean, based on what the toad has told you, they are cool like that. But let's go ahead and roll.
So we got to figure out if he was lying to me and he actually owes Wayne money,
Yeah.
or
If he owes Wayne money, he'll be angry and he'll kill the guys.
Or the
yeah,
toad.
we'll see.
Both fine.
5.
Yeah.
So he knows him like that. He does. He did.
You dap up.
He wakes up Wayne. They don't dap up. They
The tongue kiss.
Not kiss the thumb.
they do a handshake that first off the toad has never done with you, Kamal.
What?
Also,
Donnie Jr.
Wayne with young bloods to the toad at one point, and
Jesus.
and they refer to you as his little nephew at one point.
Oh shit! Wow, this is really demeaning. Horrible.
How many points of shame you got there, buddy?
So you're gonna
36 at least.
You're gonna take a point of shame here.
Jesus.
Wayne agrees to do his best to murder when they arrive.
Cool.
Is there anything you would like to do to lure them in, sucker them in, or
Sucker them in?
or assist Wayne in some manner?
They're all tripping balls, right?
To your knowledge.
I am gonna... Okay. I think I just knocked my headphones out. No, I didn't. Okay. I am going to have like a cool like little shawl. I'm gonna kind of like throw it over my head like a hood.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna go to the party and I'm gonna be like, oh, weary travelers, you need rest. There is a safe room up just the way.
Uh-huh.
Please go rest. You look tired and like shit.
Go ahead and roll for performance
Thank
here.
you.
This natural one is going to get you stabbed.
I know. It's all I got though. It's all I got though, baby.
Go ahead and take 1 point of trouble as you return to your compatriots with a fresh knife wound.
Well, they're not as high as I thought they were.
You now know that the party of adventurers is going, while they are going to be entering the room, they are going to be entering on guard and ready to fight and high as hell.
Does anyone have stitches?
Corbin?
Offer out my hat for them.
I throw my frog at her wound. At their wound.
Not the poison dart frog!
You offer up your hat for what reason, Kamal?
I was just gonna say I just offer the hat for them to put their hand into or their arm into. Just like this will fix it.
I take like one of the tiny little razor blades and use it to like sew up like a suture.
Go ahead and roll.
Shit.
This hat will kill you.
3.
So, you've now lost a finger to the hat.
Ah, it's a finger.
Corbin. Sorry. Go ahead.
What?
I think I have to kill Kenzie soon.
I do what you gotta do.
I'm not even doing anything stupid. This isn't fair.
Corbin, how will you assist?
I
Probably assist with Wayne or stopping the party as opposed to whatever this suicidal maniac is doing over here.
High school
can I
is rough.
see the party yet, or are they're not in the room yet? Right?
They're not in the room yet, but you know they will be ready to fight.
All right. I set my toad in the hallway as a distraction.
Yeah, okay. The toads are doing everything. Go ahead.
I don't have a toad.
Well, you fucking apparently need one.
I barely need a toad.
Their
My
weapons,
toad.
I got nothing.
their weapons of mass destruction is what they are.
That would be a 6.
Yeah.
It's also a hypno toad, and it convinces them to wander into the room, unbeknownst to them. Wayne eats the wizard and the fighter, the last fighter, in an incredible show of one being a ravenous wyvern, and 2, an absolute throat goat, because barely chews.
While he's eating the party, I'm gonna throw my hat at him.
That Wayne?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wayne?
In the hopes that
Oh, no.
Wayne eats the hat.
Or the hat eats Wayne.
What are the other 5? I don't know. Fuck it.
What were you attempting to do?
Kill Wayne.
Why?
Well, first off, it doesn't kill Wayne, but it does position itself directly on Wayne's head. Blood shoots out of Wayne's skull. The eyes roll back in Wayne's head. And then it straightens up. Hello, I am Wayne.
Uh-oh.
Go about your business, children.
I have served you well, master.
You may live with your friend. Tap, tap, tap with this one beefy arm.
Does the party see this?
The only one left is a rogue who has vanished into the.
Fuck, a rogue.
Congratulations, Corbin. You've made the situation worse. You are going to take 1 point of trouble, and you know why. You know.
Yeah, I earned that one.
Come on. You must
Yeah.
find the rogue.
I'm gonna pull my hat down over my eyes because there's just like, for some reason, there's like a little hole in the back, and I'm gonna look through it and see if I can just pinpoint the rogue with the magical Cthulhu magic of the hat.
Okay. Go ahead.
I pull it down and I start making like periscope noises, like I'm in a fucking submarine, like, doot, 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 like sonar. Doot, 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 doot.
It's got the boops, the tweets, and the toodaloo.
Fuck. 3.
3. So what you managed to do is have the hat try to eat you. You pull the hat off of your head. Obviously,
Bald.
you don't. Well, now he's bald.
I was already bald.
No, you weren't. Look at that
That's
chair.
That's a wig.
That was a horrible gross. You in anger and fear throw the hat, and Wahain devours it. It will allow no other gods. You lose your
A
hat.
good move, Wayne.
You lose your hat. Come on.
All I need is my toad, baby.
It's true. All the toad needs is you.
I'm gonna run. We don't know where he is.
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna run as fast as possible to like right before the treasure.
Okay. You're standing right before the treasure. Does anybody follow Kenzie?
Yeah, I'll go with them, I guess.
I guess. I guess. Corbin?
Yep, I follow.
Okay. You're at the final the final U-bend before the treasure. You know the treasure is behind you. 2 reasons. 1, you can smell the catering.
What does that mean?
Jersey subs.
They go crafty?
Well, I mean, it's a part of the whole dungeon crawling thing that the Goblin the government set up. If they make it there, you gotta throw a whole thing. You know what I mean? It's part of it.
Sure.
Yeah. And 2, you can hear the boys choir.
Like a little fair, I'm down.
Yes, they only sing Madonna.
It's a version from the newest Deadpool.
Oh, okay. They only sing, a boys choir that only sings songs that directly insult the Christian faith. Go ahead, come on.
That's good.
No.
What do? You don't know where the rogue is. Very stealthy. Obviously just vanished. How are you going to possibly make sure that he doesn't sneak by you?
I was just gonna beg and grovel.
I'm just gonna scream, "Oh no, I've dropped my incredibly expensive toad. I hope somebody doesn't steal it from me." And I just let my toad fall like down by my side, hoping that the rogue will pick it up and try to steal it from me because he's greedy.
That's really good.
First and foremost, before you even roll, the toad stares at you motherfuckerly. Go ahead and roll, though.
It's okay, sweet prince.
He says, we are not friends.
We're talking about this later.
Suck my ass. 6 again.
God damn. Loaded ass fucking
This
dice.
is not fair.
I'm never using a different dice again.
I'm quitting. I'm no longer playing.
I mean, you kind of weren't from the beginning. This rogue has seen everything this toad has done. Very observant. It's like, this is my only chance at true treasure. He dives and reaches for it. And the toad, who knows kung fu, puts him in a simple wrist lock, hip toss, chicken wing, restrain.
Wow.
He's on the ground.
Kick him.
Thank you.
I kick him, sir.
Yes, that's exactly it. Yeah, kick him, sir.
Yeah. And I kick him, sir.
Would you like to roll the hiya?
I would love to roll the eye. What's the worst that can happen? Fall on my ass?
Yeah.
Another nat 1.
Another nat 1. Here it is, baby! How many is that? How many is that?
How many what?
How many nat 1s have you had?
Too many. At least 8. No, I think 7. Because I think one of those was a 3.
So, as you kick, miss, fall backwards, and hit the back of your head on the stone floor,
I like that.
you're dead. You're dead now. You've lost a hand.
I have 1 shame left.
No, you don't.
You said 6.
You've done this to yourself. You've done this to yourself.
I've done nothing wrong.
You take a shame and a trouble as they have to haul your unconscious body out of this place later. You brought shame to this house, shame to this family, shame to your dojo.
Fuck you guys. I don't give a shit.
Corbin, now's the time. The rogue is restrained. What do you do?
I run up to him and I just start kicking him in the head.
That's not me.
That has been attempted already.
You can't try it again.
Fuck it.
I'm gonna try it again.
This time I'm going to aim for the rogue. What'd you roll, bud?
I rolled a 2.
So what you don't realize is that this rogue was at a ditty party and is absolutely covered in baby oil. Yeah, you also fall down covered in shame and a little bit of lube. Come on, what was that?
I just said that's horrible. Go to hell.
Kamal, it comes down to you. And by you, I mean the toad.
Well, the toad's still holding him. I'm gonna like walk over, and like as I see them trying to kick him, I'm just gonna look down at my foot like fearful, scared. And just, I don't want to do it.
They appear to be...
I don't want to do it.
This rogue does appear to be totally immune to being kicked.
I'm gonna try to kick him in the head.
Yeah! For the culture.
First one for Kamal.
Hold on. 6, bitch! Suck my ass! Sorry.
Now, you and the toad have pulled this old song and dance in the streets before.
Come on, we need to share dice.
This fucking dice is ridiculous.
As you absolutely end of death proof this rogue in the middle of this hallway with both of your friends lying on the ground.
That's a reference.
Yes.
Send his chiclets flying.
At least Corbin's alive.
Kamal, I would like you to do a super sweet catchphrase.
All right, I got one. The toad's in the hole, motherfucker. And then I just stomp his shit out.
Yeah! The toad's in the hole, motherfucker! Now we cut to a montage of what happens after this.
I go to gay little heaven with the toad and frog guy.
Kenzie lives in a wheelchair for the rest of their days.
I thought I died!
Well, brain dead.
Only on the inside.
Corbin technically passes, but becomes middle management at a local tire firm.
This was just our sophomore year.
Yeah, but that's the end. It's goblins. Kamal
Or goblin.
becomes the assistant of that toad who travels the world.
What about fucking
toad assistant.
Toad assist toad.
what about the demon we've unleashed?
Oh, that toad that kills everybody. It kills half the town before he's finally dealt with. In embarrassing fashion, they actually have to ask a bunch of those adventurers to come help deal with it. It's really embarrassing.
So,
Yeah, all led by the toad. Yeah. That's step one in how the toad actually becomes king of the all the peoples. Yeah, he's the toad of the 7 kingdoms.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Great job, everybody! We made it through this thing in record fucking time.
I would disagree.
Oh my god.
Not all of us made it.
Not all of us made it. In memoriam. A hat. A slingshot. A horn. And that's it.
No, I had a light. I never had a hat.
Oh yeah, there's lanterns.
I never had a hat.
There's lanterns. Oh, one of the hats died.
Oh, you're saying in memoriam.
Yeah, in memoriam.
Also the lantern died, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And no one else of value was died or left behind.
This is like the last one shot we did.
All right. I know this is short tonight, but this is all we're gonna do. This is all I had planned. This was fun, and I didn't have much time to put it together. We'll be back Sunday with Entonic and Tales, and we'll be back hopefully next week on this to actually play the game that you guys want to play and that I want to play. And you guys, because you're facing down an actual cannibal in
God.
in the dungeons right now.
Forgot about that.
Good night, everybody.
That was
I
also
loves
my
you.
fault.
My boy.
Good night.
As we go on, we remember all the toads we had to